Point streak to 10 games. It's 2-2 in game 2 after 20 minutes of play here in Boston. One of the 2 goals by the Penguins was scored by Kevin Stevens, who starts the play by running into Andy Moog, and the stick breaks with that contact. Moog calls for a new stick, but Kevin Stevens doesn't let him get it because he scores the goal to tie the game 13 seconds after Neely had put the Bruins ahead 1-0. Kevin Stevens joins us. You were going at Andy Moog and going to the net throughout that first period.
Yeah, I think that's the key. Everybody was talking about how we have to get in front of him and maybe force him. He went out of the net a little bit, and I thought I had a step on him. I could grab him and hold him up a little from going to the net. And we were lucky enough I grabbed him. I guess his stick broke. I didn't grab his stick that hard. He must have tried to pull away, and it snapped, and we were lucky enough to get a goal there.
What was the game plan going into game 2, and how did it differ from game 1?
Well, the turnovers in the first game really killed us. I thought we played pretty solid all the way around the game, except for our defensemen. And our forwards weren't really coming back together and making the plays, and we coughed the puck up a couple of times and they scored goals. So right now we're just trying to get the puck out of our end as fast as we can and move up ice. And normally we want to get in front of Moog and cause him some traffic, try to get him off his game. He's playing so well. So that's our game plan tonight. And right now, it's a 2-2 game after 1 period.
There's a great Boston story here. So many of the Penguins are from the area, and you went to Boston College. You're from Brockton, Massachusetts. Can it be a distraction at times, though, to have so many guys playing so close to home?
Yeah, that's a big question. Is it a distraction having your family and friends from here? But I don't think it is. At this point of the year, we made it this far. I played 80 games, 2 rounds of playoffs, and to go another month without seeing your friends or going out and whatever and having fun is something that you really enjoy right now, because I'm here to win hockey games. I have a ton of friends here, and I'm just here to do the job, and I want to win hockey games. I can see them next month.
Boy, you've done the job this year, too. 40 goals during the regular season. You've become one of the stars in this league. At what point did you feel like you were one of the stars in the National Hockey League?
Well, I don't know. I just try to work hard every night. A lot of people might consider me a star, but I'm just going out there trying to do the job, to score the goals and make my team win. The thing I want to do is our team to win. I'm here for 25 guys in the locker room over there, and we're here to win, and if I can help my team win and work hard and score goals, then that's great.
Well, good luck in that quest.
Thank you very much.
Kevin Stevens, who scored his 9th in period number 1. It's 2-2 after 1 period of play. Coming up next, we'll update Campbell Conference action. Our first intermission continues after this. Of the series, and Vladimir Ruzicka, with 2 assists, now has 5 in the 2 games so far in this Wales Conference Championship. Ruzicka, a former Oiler, and the Oilers in action in the Campbell Conference final last night against the surprising Minnesota North Stars, although maybe they're not so surprising anymore. For the 3rd straight round, the North Stars open with a win away from home. They were down 1-0 early last night at the Northlands Coliseum, but Neil Broughton got them back on even terms before the first period was over on a pass from Ulf Dahlen, who had a pair of assists in the game. Then in the second period, it's Broughton who starts the play. On the power play, Dave Gagne finishes it. That gave the North Stars a 2-1 lead, and they go on to a 3-1 victory. They are for real in the Campbell Conference Championship. A big reason for that is the play of John Casey, who leads the way in wins along with Andy Moog in the playoffs with 9. Casey has the best goals against average. And the Stars now are 3 for 3 in opening game victories. They end a decade of frustration in Edmonton. And look at the Oilers, just 4 goals in the 4 games this year against the Minnesota North Stars. Game 2 of the Campbell Conference Championship will go Saturday. It's an 8 o'clock Eastern start, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. And here at the Boston Garden, after 20 minutes, we're tied at 2. Here's the game within a game. Check out Ray Bork's playing time in the first period, 13 minutes, 11 seconds. Mario had a goal in his 8 minutes and 18 seconds. Giveaways were a big part of game 1. The Penguins were guilty on many occasions, but just 4 apiece in the first period of tonight's game. So the score after 1 period of play here at the Boston Garden, the Pittsburgh Penguins 2, and the Boston Bruins.
Grant Fuhr has been a focused performer in almost every important hockey series the past decade. He's been a member of Team Canada in 2 Canada Cups, a member of the NHL club at Rendezvous 87, a 2-time All-Star, but without doubt his most memorable moments have been at playoff time. 4 times, Grant has participated in 16 or more playoff games. His career average is just a notch above 3. In '88, he tied the NHL record with 16 wins. His durability matched only by his pure ability.
Finals. There was Bill White scoring and Ken Dryden. And right after that, Stan Mikita scored. What's unusual about this? They tied an NHL record, 2 shorthanded goals on the same penalty. And the Blackhawks went on to win the game, but the Canadiens won the Stanley Cup in 6 games. May 3rd, 1973, 18 years ago this evening.